Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up podcast. I am Mike. That is Nick.
Hi.
Um, Listen, I guess if you haven't heard the news already, unless you're living in the jungle, shitting in the woods, deep in the Amazon, you know that Charlie Kirk got shot and killed, in graphic detail all over social media. You can't. I mean, I assume you've seen the video, Nick, with Kirk getting shot.
I only saw part of it. I didn't see the whole fucking thing. I saw him get shot and I was like, I'm not fucking watching this, man.
Good for you, man. It's really hard because now, like with social media, it's just everywhere. Every text you get, like it's just people just texting you the video, and nobody even says anymore. Hey, listen, I don't know if you want to see this,
Yeah.
because people I think just assume like it's so much out there now. We're just inundated with all this crap. You turn on Instagram. If I get somebody that sends me a person get run over by a bike or something in the road, that's all I see on my Instagram feed. You know what I mean? It's a little ridiculous. I wish I'd never seen it,
Yeah.
but at the same time, I think it's important that everybody does see it, just for the fact that like it's almost like when I see if I watch it now, I would still believe like this just didn't happen. This couldn't have happened. I just didn't believe it.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. And obviously, like it was just fucking awful. And I just remember you like calling me about it, and like yo, and I was like, dude, you're not the only one that's like fucked up about this. Like I
Yeah.
never met the guy. I watched his videos a bunch of times. I agree with a lot of stuff he said. I found it like, his videos entertaining and thought provoking. The way he talked, he wasn't an asshole.
Yeah.
He didn't use hate speech. He only used speech other people hated. You know what I'm saying? And when you called me, I was like, dude, I felt it too. And it was like a powerful thing. It's a shame that like, he has to die in order for this to happen, but I felt like this like overwhelming like shift in society. I felt like even people that didn't know him or whatever they just feel horrible
Yeah.
with everything because they not only took like a father away from his kids, husband away, but they took him away from all of us, like the world, what he brought
Yeah.
to the world. He brought
Yeah.
dignity, respect to people. That's like, you don't even see that in politics or like anywhere pretty much. You go on social media, talking about a sports team, you're going to hear shit about it. And the amount of like nastiness and people they get so nasty with each other on social media
Yeah.
and it carries over to like the real world too. And that movement, I think, is just, I know something shifts, something changed. I think a lot more people want to be like him. They took away probably our future president. To be honest with you, if he decided to run, he'd probably win in a landslide victory.
I think so, honestly. It's the way his personality was and the way that he could debate somebody. You couldn't throw the guy a curveball. You couldn't throw him a curveball without him being properly informed and prepared to put you in your place, for lack of better words.
Respectfully,
Yeah,
though,
yeah, respectfully. You watch some of the things, and he's like, sometimes he's just like a little pissy with people, which makes sense. You know what I mean? Because they're just
he
like
deals with it all day. You
he
know,
does it all fucking day. Like, listen, there's so many people that respected this guy, man. I watched one thing. People call this guy. I don't even really want to talk about the things that people are saying negative about it, but like it, people call him a fucking racist. And a black guy comes on and says Charlie Kirk, like this. He's like sort of like kind of like famous on YouTube or whatever. He's like the only reason I'm here right now is because of Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk reached out to me and said, "Yo, you should go to the, I think it was BLS, like Black something students or something like that. You should go there." And he was like, "I don't have the money to go there." And he was like, "Don't worry about it. There's scholarships. Reach out to this place that you could get it."
told
He
him to
goes
email
there.
him.
What?
Told him to email him directly, and they emailed
Yeah.
him at
And
Turning
he got
Point.
got it. Yeah, he got him a scholarship, and now like so he's like, how is this guy racist? You know what I mean? Like you don't do things like that behind closed doors if you're a fucking racist. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like it's just fucking stupid. Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough. These people fucking just talking bullshit nonsense. Get these posts that are not fucking true. Like the only talking points that these people have are the fact that he said stuff about Martin Luther King, apparently, and the civil rights movement and shit like that. I don't know enough about it.
They take a lot of stuff like out of
Out of
context when
context.
he's
Out of
talking about
context.
the whole story.
Yeah.
Like gay people, he didn't hate gay people. That's a big myth going on. But he'd
Yeah.
stuck up for like this gay person that came on to talk, or some dude was like, you're a Christian, you should hate gay people. It's like, I don't hate anybody.
Yeah.
I might not agree with their lifestyle. And he put this guy, like he started yelling at him, like put him in
Yeah.
his place. We're like, we don't put up with this. That's not a conservative way.
Yeah.
And then he shut the whole place. People were applauding. The gay people were like, it's like, we don't hate fucking Charlie. Like, it's almost like people are just so misinformed. They get those 2 second, 3 second clips
Yep.
thrown at them from
Yeah.
their algorithm because all
Right.
they do is like, they need more of the Democrat. The amount of people celebrating his death, it's really fucking sick.
Yeah. It
Like,
is because
I would never do that to somebody.
no. And probably half of these people didn't even know who he is anyway, because some people
Yeah.
don't know who he is. Like I don't know. I wouldn't have there could be there could be somebody on the left side doing the same thing as Charlie Kirk, and I wouldn't know.
You have no idea. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So some of these people probably didn't know who he is, but they're still jumping on the bandwagon and shit like that. And listen, the media knows how to, and all these people, whoever puts these clips together, they know what to do to push your fucking buttons to fucking stir you up.
Yeah.
The only thing is though, and like you've said it and people said it, like you got to look at what's going on, guys. Like if you're on the left side, on the right side, the left side, like I don't ever say anything bad about the left side. I say you want to be on that side, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
But when it comes down to the fact that, like you said, like George Floyd, man, like the guy got killed, and then there's fucking riots and the towns are getting fucking burned down. You know what I mean? And like, and if you said anything bad about George Floyd at all, you were a fucking racist piece of shit. The guy fucking like held people up with guns, a pregnant woman. He was a fucking lifetime criminal. If you said anything bad about, and people are fucking supporting him, standing up, the same people that are bad mouthing Charlie Kirk are the people that were standing behind George fucking Floyd, right? Now
Yeah.
like if you like how does that happen? How are you not allowed, and how are you going to say something about nobody's I'm fucking flustered. I'm sorry, but
It's the
my
devil and Christian, like to
my
Christian way.
my point was that you were saying nobody's burning fucking schools down or stores down or looting and shit like that.
No.
Everybody's sad, truly sad because a good fucking person and got fucking killed by fucking weakness, by the fucking weak people out there that decided that they're gonna use a fucking gun to shoot this guy, fucking long range like a fucking pussy.
Right.
That's why. And people don't go ahead and fucking because they have sanity. I'm sorry to say this, but left wing extremists are not sane human beings. Okay, they're just not.
I know.
The right wing extremists aren't fucking sane either, guys. Okay, they're very fucking extreme too. But the left side is fucking more is less fucking sane. I'm sorry to fucking say it, but it's the fucking truth because they cry and they bitch and they fucking complain
They
and
yell so much.
all they do
They name
is
call.
plead fucking victimhood and shit like that. I don't agree with either sides of the fucking extremes. The beauty of fucking gray, right? It all comes together, Mike. It all comes together. You got to see each other's differences and fucking come together. Okay?
That's what he
But
wanted.
enough of the fucking psychotic the neglect of the fucking extremism of mental fucking issues going on in the fucking country and the world. Enough of overlooking it and saying it's okay, there's nothing wrong with you. Enough of it. Because then some guy like this gets fucking killed who could have changed the fucking planet.
Exactly. He could have changed the planet, man, just like JFK could have done, just like Martin Luther King could have done.
Yeah.
He was that statue of like person that could change civil rights. Dude, you're right. Like it was the amount of peaceful gatherings that people just came over and just celebrated Charlie's life. And right, they were sad, but there was no looting, no destruction, no chaos, nothing like that. There was no media to stir that up in people. I blame the leftist media for a lot of shit. I blame people like AOC calling these people fascists and Nazis. That's how you get people killed. You have blood on your hands, AOC, and you fucking left-wing nut jobs. You have blood on your hands for this death. There's no doubt about it. I mean, well, I will have doubts about that like later on the show. I'll get to that later, but these people drive me crazy. Like you can't. Charlie didn't want that to happen. He didn't want people yelling at each other. He didn't want people name calling. He wanted to debate in a courteous way,
Yeah.
try to change minds, and have people communicating. That's all he wanted.
Yeah.
And then they fucking kill, and then he fucking gets killed over it, man. It's crazy. Like the shooter, apparently, like remember the first shooter, the old man that came out. People thought it was the old man that
Yeah.
fired the gun. I don't think a lot of people bought that. He said he got arrested because he was trying to distract so the real shooter could get away.
Wow.
And guess what? They found kitty porn on his computer. Go figure. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
Right.
just funny how that works out, right?
Right.
So that guy, he's going to go in jail for a long time. But the real shooter, apparently, well, he is the real shooter because there was evidence there and shit like that. But young kid, he had a trans fucking lover. I don't know which way. I guess it was a boy trying to change it to a girl or whatever. And then, he apparently confessed to his trans lover about that. Just more of this trans violence that's just been going on, just exploded over the years. I don't know why. It just fucking crazy how that just fucking happens. Maybe because a lot of it, like, I'll be honest, I think a lot of trans people, you're mentally ill. Charlie didn't come out and just maybe did say that in so many ways, but I remember he had a person that was coming on. He wanted to talk that was at the microphone, and she was like, I want to transition. He was very respectful to her. He's like, before you do any of that, he's like, before you start pumping any of this medication into your body,
Yeah.
get your head checked. Go see if everything's okay. Talk to
Right.
somebody. Like he was like, he always said and did like the right thing when you look at him. And why wouldn't people want that?
Right.
Why did they think he was so like overly right wing? Because he wanted Trump to win because of all the shit that went on with the Democrat side that people like us knew it was like wrong at the time, and they fucking shot him. And I mean, I feel, man, I feel for his family, man. His wife, she got up on like, do you see a press conference with her?
No, it still is. I didn't see it.
You should take the time out. It's like 16 minutes long, but she did it in Charlie Kirk's office, right by his empty chair now. And she's like very brave. She's like, we will not be silenced. If you think we were like a problem now, you just woke up all of us. Like she was very like brave. One of like a really nice speech. I gotta say, like she was, with the Turning Point people, and that's his show. Um, yeah, very brave for her to get up there and continue like the movement that he wanted.
Yeah.
He definitely wanted that. But why, getting back to my first question I had you, why do you think it felt like that everybody like it all hurt us? Why'd you feel the need to call and be like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
I think I said it that day, like it was just the innocence of the guy, you know what I mean? And how quickly somebody like that or any like could be taken away due to fucking evil, man, and like and fear and and weakness, man. Just like how somebody so weak can take somebody so fucking powerful away like that. Just the blink of a fucking eye, the fucking pull of a fucking trigger. And listen, I gotta be honest with you, man. I have guns and shit like that, man, but like I'd give them away to fucking bring that guy back, man. You know what I mean? Like I'd give him away so nobody else gets fucking shot ever again. Like, and I never said that before in my life. Like I would fucking do that now. Like you should not be able to kill somebody like that. You should not be able to do it. It should not be a fucking on this planet, man. I just don't understand how that's even a
Yeah,
fucking possibility, man, to be like to line up and
yeah,
be like,
I
I'm gonna
know.
take this guy out. This guy who's so intellectual, so powerful, such great fucking character and
I
poise.
think,
And I'm going that's like
well,
it's like in 300, bro. The little fucking hunchback that takes fucking Leonidas and is out
yeah,
because he's weak.
you're right.
It's like it's just
I think it.
that's
I
what
think.
we've been shown like this
Yeah,
weak guy can take this powerful guy down. You know what I mean? Like it's
I,
fucked up.
I think he just showed the world like God, Christian, Jesus. I think that's what got a lot of people too. Like a lot of people you read on social media and stuff, they started picking up the Bible. They started going to church. They started praying.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna see like a lot of that. I definitely like if it hit me, it hit me like that in a way. I got to be honest. Thinking about more of like Jesus and all that. I think yeah, he wanted more people to get back to that kind of life. I think the world we feel like the world kind of drifted away on us like collectively,
Yeah.
getting away from God. Taking advantage. Like, hey, we're here on Earth, but
Yeah.
somebody did create this magical place we live in. It. So I definitely think he woke up a lot of like Christians and the Christian way.
Yeah.
You know, that's
I
what
think
that's what I
I,
think.
I think also like we've never experienced something like this before. Yeah, we've had like Tupac and Biggie. You know what I
I
mean? But
mean,
like
yeah, but that's
I wasn't even
that's
into that
experience.
scene back in the day, you know what I mean? Like
I
but
didn't cry over it. I mean, I like their music and everything, but
yeah,
listen, that was part of their game. Like that's the
yeah,
lifestyle they live. So
right.
I'd be surprised if they didn't get shot and killed. To be honest with you, when they were rapping about what they were rapping about, nasty.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
she was crazy. Even Kirk said he didn't even let his kids listen to music nowadays. He thinks it's all garbage. It's like it's all classical music. Dolly Parton for
Yeah.
his daughter. Like that's what he said. He said music has like an impact. And I think we talked about having music as a bad influence on us. So
Yeah.
yeah, like when Biggie and Tupac died, I was just like, hey, whatever.
Right.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Tough, man. Real,
He just, you
but
know what it is too, Mike? I think he was like larger than life, the dude, man. You know what I mean? Like, and
he
he just
was.
was. He had an aura about him that was just, it was different. I mean,
Yes.
look at that picture behind you. Just like,
I, that's what I'm saying. His aura, where does that come from? I think it comes from Jesus, his love for Christ.
maybe, I mean,
I think it is, man. I really think it is.
you know what's fucking crazy? I want to sit down with somebody that really disliked him, and I want to talk to them and have a level-headed conversation.
Find out
And
why.
like, what's that?
Find out why. If you go on social media, you could ask people to come on the pod and have that conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? It's yeah, I guess you could. But I want to be able to talk to
Why
them
not?
calmly and be like, all right, we're
Oh
gonna
yeah, I
cite
mean,
this.
yeah,
We're gonna find this now. And
yeah,
I want to see I want to see why, like watch a video and I want to know why, like what point of that conversation got you stirred up or whatever,
yeah.
and why, in a calm way. I
A
don't
lot.
know if
I don't think people would do it
I don't know if people would do it either. I don't know.
because they know they're wrong. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You try to debate some of these people and then you throw this shit in their face and then all of a sudden you don't hear from them.
Yeah.
I had two followers come at me. So I sent them a video from Instagram. I'm like, what's your problem again with him?
Yeah.
No response. You know,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know. I get it, man. It's just, the people celebrating his death, horrible people. The people that are trying to do the right thing. All the NFL, I remember during Black Lives Matters, they were painting the end zone, having a moment silent for George Floyd,
Yeah.
this crackhead that robs and steals. A lot of the NFL had a moment of silence for Charlie Kirk over the weekend, except four teams.
Except
Four
four teams.
teams.
Which teams?
The Colts, Bengals, Lions, and Ravens. And guess
Wow.
what all four of those teams have in common, Nick?
Let me think. Hold on. The Colts.
Bengals, Lions, and Ravens.
I don't want to guess because I'm
Okay.
but I kind of
It'll
have a
probably
feeling.
it probably sounds stupid if you guessed.
Yeah,
I kind of want to
definitely.
hear it. Yeah, guess.
I'll guess off the air.
All right, all right, all right. So anyway, those four teams, you guessed it, they all have a Democratic mayor. So yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, those cities
Wow.
didn't have like.
Wow.
Meanwhile, like they had everything for Black Lives Matter. They were painting the fucking streets.
Yeah.
You know, you talk to a lot of like we have black friends, and you talk to them about like the whole like George Floyd and how they made a statue, and they laugh. It's like black people they didn't want a fucking statue of a crackhead to be their symbol of
Yeah.
somebody to look up to. They know it came from old school white elite liberals with money.
Right.
That's where it stems from. It's not from black people are ashamed that they were making, and they should be really pissed at those fucking white liberals that think so low of them that they want to make a bronze statue of a crackhead
Oh
that
God.
robs, steals, that died of fentanyl, not from the knee on his neck. That was just a police tactic, by the way, that it's been used for centuries. He couldn't breathe because he was on fucking fentanyl. He fucking dying. Okay, that was the real fucking thing. It just it just
The guy
makes
could have took his knee off. He could have taken his knee off. My bad. Listen, I don't.
listen a little
I
bit.
call it how it is. I tell it how it is.
Okay, yeah, but it's not.
You can't be blind to that
It,
fact that they
no,
could
I'm
have took
not blind.
their fucking knee off of him. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
listen, yeah, they could
Because
have done
otherwise,
that.
we're just going to be like them, Mike. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're
That's
right.
what it is. You know
You're
what I
right.
mean?
You're
There was
right.
two
But
different reasons why he died: the
yeah,
fentanyl
listen, I
and the
agree.
fucking kneecap to his fucking
Uh,
knee on his
it was
fucking.
listen. It's not like the knee. I had a knee on my neck. It didn't stop me from fucking breathing, but I also didn't have fentanyl on me.
Yeah,
So yes, the combination, yes,
yeah.
yes. It probably
When
sped up
somebody's
like the process.
when someone's gasping for air,
But
get off their fucking neck.
all the criminals always say like they can't breathe when they're in handcuffs and they got a knee on their back. You should put the knee on the back, not the back of the neck.
Right.
That's probably the safest like
Yeah.
way to go. Okay, so yeah, I agree with you there. But getting back to my point, it's just like the black community as a whole didn't want that shit to be their hero, and they should be really pissed because it's
Yeah,
just
you're
not
right.
right. Yeah, I would not want like if somebody in the powers that be, these elite white libs, they decided, we're gonna make it better. You know, we're gonna paint a statue of this white child molester. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
that's a hero, right, for them because he died in a bad way.
By
That's
cop.
that's
Cop killed
that's
him. So.
yeah, a cop killer. So that's my point. It's
Yeah.
like we wouldn't want that.
Right.
Why would you want that? And it's just like almost a slap to their face. If they really thought about it, it's a
Right.
really slap to their face.
It is.
Like we have Rocky in Philadelphia. Yeah, I think we drove by it. That's
Right.
even a little bit embarrassing when you drive by it. It's not even a real character. You know what I mean? It's a fake guy that just wrote a fucking great fucking movie.
Yeah.
So it's like that's almost stupid too. When they were tearing statues back in the days, they just fucking went after Rocky. Well, all right, let me not get crazy.
No,
That's
you're
crazy
right though.
talk.
No, it is a slap in the face because there's probably so many really smart, intellectual black people out there that are like
Exactly.
leaders that we don't even fucking know about. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
there's some good
which
ones on
should be
Instagram.
yeah, which should be held to a fucking huge standard and put up on fucking pedestals and you know what I mean? But I mean, there's
Well,
probably the
yes,
same thing. There's the same thing with white people too that we don't fucking know about. You know what I mean? Like Charlie Kirk's the only fucking one that I know about. You know what I mean?
I know, but at least we
So
don't put like a statue up of a. You know what I mean? It's like why would we do that?
yeah,
I
no,
don't like the way that the whole fucking situation happened.
yeah.
It's just like I don't know. It's just you're not giving young black men somebody to look up to. Why would they want to look up to that person?
Right. Well, that exactly, and that's the thing, Mike. We never
Why?
hear about anybody. Why are we focused on that shit when we should be focused on like, oh man, you got to listen to what this young black dude is fucking doing to promote fucking endless fucking good for his community. You
Right,
know,
right.
how do I not know about? How do you not know about this guy? How does nobody know about this guy? You know, it's like fucking
It's all
the
yeah.
same shit, man. It's like it's
It's all fucking crap.
stupidity. It's fucking fear mongering. It's the fucking horse shit of fucking media. I wish a fucking media station, which I don't think it could be done because they'd get fucking wiped out in a second,
Yeah,
but would come about just talking about good stuff that goes on.
but that's part of like that's part of the media. They own media that has an agenda and they push that shit down your throat. And it's Israel owned media. Be plain, upfront, and honest, just like Charlie. Charlie Kirk had his things about Israel. He supported. Charlie wanted Israel to win. Came out and said that like multiple times, but he didn't like how Israel was going about this war against Palestine. And he was very vocal about that. So now it just came out last night. Candace Owens, Candace Owens,
Yeah. Who
lib-
was yeah, a genius black
gorgeous,
woman that like
genius,
just
young,
yeah.
gorgeous black woman. Like she's right up there with Holly Berry for me. I think she's absolutely adorable. Like if I seen her out, at the bar, I'd definitely be too scared to talk to her.
Dude,
So
she don't yell at anybody.
I know
People
she's so
come at
nice.
her. They come at her. She's collected. That's what people
That's
have from the left side. You want
I
to get
hate that.
respected? Look at this lady and act
Oh yeah,
like her and stop lying. Stop playing fucking bullshit victim shit. Give people the facts. Damn,
that's
just
what we
fucking
want.
facts. Just the fucking facts and prove. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They hate when you're calm. So, dude, anyway, Candace Owens came on. She don't lie. She comes out and says the truth. Came out late last night. This is gonna blow your mind. Um, they had a meeting in the Hamptons. Um, Bill Aikman, which is a billionaire, Jewish billionaire, had a meeting with Charlie Kirk in the Hamptons. Pretty much summoned him to the Hamptons under duress.
Okay.
You know, um, put Benjamin Yahoo on the phone. I know I didn't say that right, but I called the Israel guy, the leader, whatever, the president, Benjamin Yahoo.
No idea.
I know it's not right. I know it's something like that. Put him on the phone, pretty much telling Kirk, "You better calm down when you're talking bad about Israel. You better come to Israel for a visit." This only a few weeks ago in the Hamptons in New York
Yeah.
or Long Island, and she came out. Candace was like, it was pretty direct that it was a threat to Charlie Kirk for saying the shit about Israel, about the way they're going about it. They didn't like him stirring the fucking pot.
Wow.
And Bill Aikman was like yelling at him during this meeting. That's why I put Benjamin Yahoo on the phone. And before all that, before they started yelling at Charlie, they offered him an insane amount of money to just push push the narrative to the other way. Something that
Wow.
Charlie would never take because he never
Wow.
believed it.
Wow.
He would never sell out,
Yeah.
and he didn't take that money. So now, the more I think about it, did Israel put that hit on Charlie? Because you look at this little 22-year-old twerp that got this shotgun, fired it over the trans lover. Did they pay this fucking kid? Did they pay him? Did they train him to make that shot? Did somebody else shoot while I was up there? Um, you know, all this is like going through my head. I know I said earlier they found evidence, but you know how that goes. Like these people are sick. They can plant evidence. Like I said before, JFK, MLK, they died. How'd they fucking die? They just died from a random twerp. A random twerp ain't gonna be on that building. Thought about all that shit, getting on the building, getting away. You know, having that gun. The more I think about it, Candace Owens, if that comes out, that's true. Israel is fucking pure evil. And let me be absolutely clear about this. It's not the Jewish people, okay? It's the leaders of these places. I'm sure the people in Syria, when they get bombed by America, I'm sure they know that it's not American citizens that are doing it. It's not the people there. It's just unfortunate that people die in these fucking times and situations. These evil motherfuckers, these people behind the curtain, and a lot of it's Israel, bro. I'm telling you right now, the more research I do, the more stories. When I hear somebody like Candace Owen says this about Israel, and you people see firsthand with the videos what Israel is doing to Palestine. Okay, they're bombing the entire place, saying there's terrorists hiding in somebody's living room. That's insane. The amount of destruction. People are starving to death. They're not feeding. They're not getting the right aid. Charlie was like, "What the fuck are you doing? There's better ways to go about this. You need to stop." They had him killed over it. They're wiping out Palestinian people. Are still protesting. You see it. You see it. So you know. And like I said, American citizens are good. The Jewish people are good. It's the people that run the show. That's the people we got to watch out for, and we gotta root them out. You know, maybe we need what Charlie wanted was he wanted to bring a holy transformation to this world that has just lost its way over the years.
Right.
That's my TED talk about that.
I mean, I don't know anything about what you're talking about because I don't pay attention to any of it. Honestly, I know that somebody told me like that they're starving like the Palestinians and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know anything about it, honestly. I don't know who's
Well, what do you think
worse. I
about the
don't know
meeting
who's
in the
worse.
Hamptons? What do you think about that meeting that went down in the
It's
Hamptons?
That's frightening. It's
I
frightening.
know it is. That's what's frightening.
It's
That's
fucking
crazy.
frightening because like we don't know if the guy if this was a hit. We don't know what it was. But the thing is though, like so many people have gotten killed by the government
Right.
over the years, right? Like fucking probably Tesla, right? Like dude, like what, just like disappeared or some shit like that. Like anybody who comes up with something against like fucking big pharma. Next thing you know, they fucking toast. Like this shit just happens, and you don't even know who these people are that are doing it. You know, these
I know.
elite fucking human beings that are probably in a circle that you don't want to fuck with because you don't have a fucking shot in hell against them. You know what I mean? And
Yeah. That's why when people get offered this money, they take it and they change their tune
yeah,
because they have
he
to,
wouldn't do it. Yeah,
and
but he wouldn't do it.
they have to. Sure, they feel guilty, but you know what makes them feel less guilty is all those millions of dollars in the payoff that they got,
Yeah,
and they could live a better life just feeling a little guilt.
right.
But it's wrong, man. It's wrong. I kept having a vision, bro. With all this like religious aspect of Charlie getting murdered and stuff, and all of it coming out, I keep seeing this bright white light that you can see through with Charlie Kirk coming out of it and coming back, like almost like a resurrection that keeps going on in my mind. I don't know if like I'll ask you a question. Do you believe Jesus? They always say the second coming. Do you think that's going to happen?
Man, I don't fucking know, Mike. I gotta be honest with you, man. I was a big believer in the religion stuff when I was younger, but like I don't really fucking know, man. You know what I mean? Because
You
I feel
felt
like there,
something, though. You felt it. You felt something the other day when
yeah,
you
but it wasn't religious.
there
It
wasn't.
wasn't religious. No,
I
it's
thought it might
like
have been like a calling, like the calling.
no,
That's kind of what
no.
I felt.
Like I don't know what it. I don't know. I believe like maybe you know what I mean that Jesus. I don't know what my problem is with religion. Like it's
It's
very
documented that he came back from life. He resurrected. That's real.
no,
That
yeah, I
happened.
believe. Well, I believe. Listen, I can believe a lot of things. You know what I mean? But like, I don't. I'm not a believe. I don't firmly believe that he's the only, and Catholic and Christianity is the only religion that's correct.
I
I
agree.
think
I
that they're
agree.
all correct if you're not hurting people. Like some religions hurt people.
Mhm.
Like Muslim, like they got Buddha or like Muhammad. That's their savior or whatever. And you know. I don't know. Whoever, maybe there's multiple ones. Why couldn't there be? Maybe there's multiple afterlives. Oh, you're a Christian. You believe in this. You're coming with me. You're spiritual. You're coming with me. You're a fucking asshole. You're coming with me, bud. Sorry. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there doesn't have to be one, or maybe there is. Maybe there is just one for us. I don't know. I really fucking,
Nobody knows.
I
You have
don't
to have
fucking
faith
know.
and have to believe.
Yeah, you have to have faith, but
Yeah.
personally, me, I would choose a different religion, man. I would choose Buddhism
Really?
and like just like appreciate life in general. Like I don't kill bugs anymore. Like if I see a bug, like I save that fucking thing. Mike, if there's a bug in this house, I take it outside because like
Yeah.
who the fuck am I to kill you unless I have to. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. You're
You're a
only.
living creature as well.
Yeah. You're only. I. I know. I. When I was younger, I bashed those things over the head.
Yeah.
But now, like over the years, I'm like, oh no, like you're gonna go outside. And I just listen. I'm not gonna go place a spider gently outside. Like I'm gonna throw him off a 3-story ledge, and hopefully he just bounces back. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
ain't gonna like get special treatment from me. I'm not. I'm just not gonna smash you over the head anymore with a
Yeah.
paper towel or stomp on you with my fucking feet. So I definitely just kind of chuck him out the window.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm kind of with you with the same thing. You're right. They're like living creatures, which is crazy.
Yeah.
This
Like
whole
listen, if you believe in Jesus and that religion, then you're not going to hear anything from me denying that from for you. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I hope that one day you go to heaven. Like I hope one day I go to an amazing place as well. I hope you know what I mean. If you're deserving of it, you should go somewhere really fucking gnarly after you fucking die. I don't know who knows.
Charlie agreed. Charlie was the same way. He had his faith, but he didn't bash anybody else for having a different
Right?
faith.
Yeah.
It's just that's the way it is, and that's how it should be.
Yeah.
That's
Why
how
not?
it should be. You can make fun of people's religions. I think if you're friends and shit, just bust each other's balls like everything else.
Right.
I think you can make fun of that, but just don't be like so like nasty about it. And
Yeah.
Charlie wasn't exactly preachy about it. He wasn't going around there preaching. He just like this is what I believe.
Yeah.
And then you do with that as you will. Like he wasn't ever nasty about it. So you got to
Yeah.
appreciate like somebody like that in this kind of climate. There's a
Yeah.
lot of them, and now they just, unfortunately, he's gone. But I don't know. I think Jesus, like, I do think he would like. I do think he's gonna come back because something needs to change. I just hope he don't come back during like the Giants on a Sunday. Like, give me like a day or something like to
Yeah.
process like whole that situation. But I don't know. I just definitely been thinking about like my spiritual level has gone up after seeing him get taken out so viciously,
Yeah.
and to see it on social media was just, man, that's something else, bro.
It is.
But I don't know. Do you got anything else you want to say about Charlie besides rest in
Yeah. I
peace?
just want to talk about, I want to talk about the live song, The Beauty of Grey, and how it brings everything kind of together, man. Because, like, there's a song, guys, called The Beauty of Grey by Live, and it's, in my opinion, one of the best songs, and Michael agree, ever written of all time. For some reason, it stirs something up in me that, like, I've never had stirred up in me. Like, I listen to music, guys. I love fucking music. And there's been songs where I listen to them a lot all day, fucking for like, a couple weeks. But this song fucking takes the cake for me, man. Every fucking word, every note, the
Yeah.
way this guy sings it, the fucking drums, the guitar, the fucking beat, the melody
You
hits
want me
me in
to
a way
read?
that I've never been hit before. And it's
Want
like,
You want me to read the lyrics?
go ahead and read them all.
Yeah. You want me to?
Read them.
So people know what Nick's talking about. All right. Here's the lyrics for "Beauty of Grey" by Live. If I told you he was your brother, we could reminisce. Then you would go about your day. If I said you ought to give him some of your water, you'd shake your canteen and walk away. The perception that divides you from him is a lie. For some reason, I want to sing it now.
I
You
know, I
never
know.
ask why. This is not a black and white world. You can't afford to believe in your side. This is not a black and white world to be alive. I say the colors must swirl. And I believe that maybe today we will all get to appreciate the beauty of gray. That's pretty fucking sick, man.
Yeah.
Like that's, and then he has another chorus, but it's just like you can see the idea with that.
Yeah.
Just yeah, I just want to listen to the song right now.
I know. It's
It's
just
really, yeah, it's one of those.
it, it's about racism, black and white, right? Coming together. But it goes fucking way deeper than that, man. It's
Yeah.
everything. It's everything. It's about the left and the right coming together and and being able to speak at a table without ripping each other's fucking heads off and saying, you know what, you're right about this, you're right about that. Let's come together and fucking compromise here. You're not right and I'm not right, and I'm also not wrong and you're not fucking wrong. You know what I mean? We're in this together. And it's about fucking everything, man. It goes deeper. It goes to a fucking fight. If you're getting into a fight with somebody that you love, you know what I mean? Like, find the common fucking ground. It's like that's what it's all about, man. This guy wrote that fucking song. I don't know. He was young, probably in his early 20s, right? So deep,
1991.
dude. This band, number one live, is they're well known, but they're the most underrated fucking well known fucking band that came out of that fucking era. Their songs are phenomenal, but this
I
song
love
should be a fucking anthem across the fucking universe, man, of trying to bring people together.
I love them since '95, since Throwing Copper came out, and
Yeah.
Beauty of Grey was on the album before. So when I remember I went to the Wiz, the when the Wiz was around, Wiz sold
Nobody beats it.
CDs, right? Nobody
Nobody
beats
beats
the Wiz, Remember the Wiz guy? I'm the Wiz, that little asshole. And well, sorry, I'm trying to be nice now. Yeah, so he had like, the CDs, and I went to go look for live, and I'm like, holy shit, they had another album before this. I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta put this on and check out the songs. And then yeah, I played the album, yo, it was good. And then Beauty of Grey hit. I was like, what the fuck? Really? They wrote this? Why hasn't this been on the radio? Like,
Yeah.
where's this been
Yeah.
from 91 to 95? Maybe stop playing fucking Backstreet Boys and shit. Throw a little live first album on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, just dude, yeah, magical fucking
Yeah.
magical song. I'd play it at the end of this podcast, but then we'll get sued.
By Ed
We'll fucking,
Kolachek
yeah,
himself will do it.
we'll get an email from Ed Kolchak, and
Yeah.
it'll just be a picture with his shirt off,
Yeah.
and like, yo, you're just getting sued, boys.
Yo,
Head
just
coach
as
ain't gonna lie, he likes to take his shirt off when he's playing.
yeah, me and Mike went to go see him, and he is. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him.
No,
This
no, no,
guy's.
no.
I've never seen anybody so full of themselves in my life. He's probably got a statue of himself standing
Oh
with his
yeah.
shirt fucking open and his chest out.
Now,
Unfucking believable to see this guy fucking perform
yeah.
how
Oh yeah.
fucking much he loves himself.
If
But he's so good, so you can't be mad at him.
if the old libs wanted to make a statue of Ed Kolchak and put him, I'm like, yeah, I'll look up to that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah, great. Yeah, great lyrics, man. Great lyrics.
yeah,
Go check out that show. There's a lot of crazy people, man. So
yeah.
you wanna talk about the documentary that came on Netflix recently?
What documentary?
The one two-part
Squid Game?
series.
Squid Games?
No, not that. I've never seen that actually.
Okay.
Charlie Sheen came out with
Oh
a
God.
documentary, and let me tell you, it doesn't disappoint. That motherfucker had the story. Remember how he always came out with like, he's saying tiger blood and shit like that?
Yeah,
Remember that?
yeah,
So how that came about in the interview, he was so fucked up from the night before. The night before, like an ex-Yankee pitcher called him to try to get him like, hey, you got to sober up, you got to get better. He's
yeah,
like, people are not like us because he had like issues too, and he was trying to tell Charlie like, we got tiger blood on us.
yeah,
We have, we have the power of Adonis. We're like an Adonis is, right? And he told Charlie this, and Charlie's like, well, for some reason that stuck in my head and was swirling around in there. And when he went on the next interview to talk to that fucking lady on Channel 7, he was just like, I got tiger blood in me. I'm an Adonis. And he just like, it came out of nowhere, dude. He was nuts. Charlie Sheen was nuts. He partied with Nicolas Cage back in the day. And Nicolas Cage is out of his fucking mind.
yeah.
Even in the movies. Can you imagine hanging with Nicolas Cage out in like real life?
No.
They said they were on like an interview and say on a plane and during the interview, and Nicolas Cage, they were so hammered and fucked up that Nicolas Cage got hold of like the microphone for the airplane. He's like, this is your captain. I'm not feeling that great. I think this plane might go down, right? And then when they got off the plane, they got arrested. They got fucking yeah. Then he had to tell like somebody was a fan of Charlie Sheen, and they were just like, all right, get out of here.
Yeah.
I told him and Nicolas Cage just beat it. You know what I mean? That's because that's the power they had. They were like almost untouchable. But spoiler alert. If you don't want to hear, but most people know about it. Charlie got HIV. I think people know about that, but I had no idea that he got it from, with being with another man. Like Charlie Sheen turned out like he's like, yeah, I was gay for a minute. I was like, how? Listen, there's not enough alcohol in this world that I could drink to make me turn gay for a couple of nights or a weekend. Okay.
Okay, for a minute.
All right. It's just not possible. But this motherfucker, Charlie Sheen, got so fucked up that he fucking turned gay for a bit, and that's how he got it. He had one story. He was saying this is with a chick. He was getting a blowjob, and then he was smoking crack for the first time. Right? He's like, it's been all downhill since that. That was the best feeling in the world, he said. I'm like, damn, now Charlie got me thinking. So, yeah, dude, I'm like, dude, this guy, the guy from Hot Shots, you know what I mean? Fucking, the guy from fucking the Lucas fucking movies when he was real young, This guy did some crazy shit, but like who didn't love fucking Charlie Sheen and the baseball movie, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
So what was the name of that movie? Major League?
Major League, yeah.
Oh, dude. Who doesn't love that fucking guy? I loved it. Even when he said like the gay shit, I'm like, yeah, you know what? Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Is he clean now?
I mean, he's got like undetectable HIV because the medicine now it's almost like having a cold.
No, I mean, is he still doing drugs?
Oh, he's clean.
Wow.
Yeah, he's fucking clean. He's back living at home and he has like all his like kids and daughters like come see him now and like all that shit. So yeah, he definitely cleaned himself up. He was talking
Yeah.
about 2.5 Men and how he's like all fucked up,
Yeah.
going to like table reads and shit like that. But yeah, just a good documentary to watch. if you grew up like a Charlie Sheen fan like I did. Especially like in Hot Shots, dude. I thought that dude was hilarious in
Oh
Hot
yeah,
Shots.
yeah.
You know, that's another thing. Besides Beauty the Grand, I'm gonna go watch Hot Shots and Hot Shots Part Dukes.
Part dude.
So yeah, that's I don't know. That's all I got. You got anything else there?
No, I don't think so.
So just rest in peace to the great Charlie Kirk. He inspired a lot of people. Definitely inspired me. You know,
Yeah,
for sure. You definitely want to like just want to behave the right way and
right.
honor him in that way. So when
Yeah,
you're getting attacked like social media, like I get attacked on social media by these crazy leftists that come at me when I just post something nice about Charlie. Just have civil debates with them until they cry and just run away. So, be the better man,
yeah.
So rest in peace, Charlie.
Yep.
Peace.
Rest in peace.